Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rush Rivals. Today we have your 8 rivals that will all be competing once again in a challenge. When they do, they will be receiving cards that will be unique to their own card pools, and then they will be dueling each other at the end of the episode. So I guess we will just fire straight on in to the rivals area. Welcome on in.
Hello.
Hello.
There is everyone in the chat. Say hello everyone. But today is going to be an interesting
Hello everyone.
Because we do have actually
Where's the snacks?
some quite interesting, I guess we could say like results so far.
This
Like
ain't Applebee's.
the standings are looking pretty interesting. Manicus currently solo
I'm
in
scared.
first place with 1,000 points. Draco and Takari tied in second at the moment with 800 points. So the fight for the top spot is looking quite competitive. And we have seen, again, Manicus and Hikari, who again do have quite a good points lead, do also have a good lead when it comes to the 1v1 leaderboard. So it does look like this is kind of a 2-horse race at the moment, but again, there are people bringing up the rear, and anything can happen. We just need a big influx of points, and then we will ideally see things even out, but we'll have to see. If Manicus does keep performing as he has, he is very much the standout right now.
I'll bring up
It's
the
going to be
rear.
really good.
Today I'm just focused on getting first choice for bundles.
Or just wants the first choice for bundles. Well, it depends if that's how it works. In the first episode that we had, it was kind of just, did you luck into them? And then the leftovers got given out, right? That's how it kind of works for that. Hello, Lemon Logic Art. Welcome on in. We got Cyclone Valley in the chat.
Hikari and Brominarchist horses? OMG.
Yeah, literal horses. Actual horses. But I guess we should go on and introduce what we're actually playing today. I think we don't want to like waste too much time on the yappage. We want to
Can
actually
I
get
ride
in
Brominarchist?
and
Wow,
play the
Hikari,
game.
are you gonna take that?
But the game that we're going to be playing today is called Zap Zap Zoom. So this is going to be
Oh no.
a game that should be quite simple to understand.
is
So we'll
this.
throw the rules up. So each round, a zoomed in image of a card will be displayed. Players will
Ooh,
have
that is my
30
guy.
seconds to make a single guess as to what that card might be. After the 30 seconds are up, a new image of the same card, but less zoomed in, will be shown, and this process will repeat up to 5 times per card. Each player can only make one guess per 30-second interval. Editing your answer will result in a round loss, so do not edit it. So once again, all you have to do is let me know what card you think it is. You only get one guess every 30 seconds. If you mistype,
crazy.
that's fine, right? It's completely fine. As long as I get the gist of the
Yeah,
card,
but
it doesn't have
so-
to be spelt correctly, right? You just have to make sure I understand what the card is. That's all
Oh
you need.
crap, I'm blind. This is gonna be tough.
The first person to correctly guess each card will receive the prize, which will be distributed every 5 rounds, so we don't just have to stop between every single card to give out prizes.
Him good at these.
Each correct guess
Like
will
points.
award points based on how many guesses it took you to guess correctly. So even if you don't get the prize because you weren't the fastest, you still can get the points if you do get the answer correct. So you still want to try as hard as you can to get each of these correct. So that is the gist of how the game's going to work. We will have a quick, like, example round, I suppose. So we will go ahead and start off with that. So for example,
Hi, Future Me,
what we
watching
should
this
first
video.
do is have this. Let's have a nice little portrait back, so it makes this look a little bit nicer. So if I, for example, was to have this as our first card,
It's
Now,
buffered slime.
everyone feel free in your own individual channels to write down what card you think this
Future
is.
me, why was I dumb?
I'll go ahead and start the timer. Again, this is not
Yeah.
for points, this is just an example. But does anyone know what this is?
No
Because
idea.
this also acts as a nice chance for me to test to make sure the bot's working properly.
It's the guy.
It's the guy. Perfect. Pikachu.
Never saw this card before.
He's never seen the card before. Give me my reward. Listen, there's no reward. This is just guessing. This is just the example round. This is the test round so everyone understands the game. So after that,
Noki Amsa.
30 seconds are up. We would then go on to the next image, which is this. We would restart the timer. And once again, anyone that hasn't already got the answer, what is this?
Royal Rebels use this card a lot.
Oh, it's stop defense.
Now, Yeah, just make sure when it actually
Fine.
comes to the actual questions, we actually put it in your own individual channels, because that is where you will be getting points for it. You don't want to just give it out to everyone, right? But yeah, as people have suggested, this is Stop the Fence. So the third image would be this, the fourth image would be this, and the fifth image would be
I
this.
still see Pikachu.
But that is the gist. If we got it right in the first one. What do we say? Can I still guess in the second one if I got it right in the first one? Yes. I mean, so realistically, it is going to be a pain for me to
That's
just
Royal Rebel Blues.
respond to absolutely everyone every time they type the correct answer. So if you don't know for sure that you got it right, just keep guessing in the further rounds. That's completely fine. But does everyone understand the premise of the game? Does anyone have any questions? Because we don't want to start and then people got confused. They didn't understand what was going on. Does everyone fully get it? Parko is asking us to wait, so let's make sure we answer everyone's questions. I want to make sure everyone is on an even playing field going into this. Alright, Parko's memeing. Not Parko. Draco's memeing. How many cards will there be?
I hate it. I'm going to bottom of the leaderboard.
So there will be 20 cards in total.
If I guess it right in the first guess, then change it to the wrong one in the second round.
No, if you got it right the first time, I will take your first answer. If you guess 4 wrong answers after you've already gotten it right, I will still give you the points for getting it right. Does anyone else have any other questions?
We get the same time for all of them?
Yes. You get the same time for all of them. Obviously, by the 5th one, you'll get an image like this, which is giving you most of the card, at which point you should all be able to get it. So I expect everyone to get all of them.
30 seconds, 50 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that is the gist. But once everyone's done, we can just fire straight on him.
Okay, I am cool.
Call them Thingy who does this. No, I have to be able to understand what it is. All right, but if everyone is ready, if everyone is set, we can.
That card is Draco the Tiny.
We can start the first round. So, is everyone ready? We got a yes from Parko. We got a yes from Draco. We got a kinda from Hikari. Always. All right, nice. So, I'm gonna give. I'll do a quick timer just to make sure everyone is completely fine with when we're starting. I will be starting the first round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your first image is this. Begin. Remember, you get 1 guess per 30 seconds. I will also use this time to try and write down when people get the correct answer, if they do.
Easy.
3, 2, 1. The next image.
I probably didn't type it fast enough.
I hope you did good.
Oh, time is up. Or did I not even restart the timer?
I
don't
typed
know.
it just after the first 1, 2, but I had it out now.
But we're going again.
I think we all got it, but first one was iffy for me.
I got it in the first round.
Humorweg se consume BTV.
Missed the second zoom? Then I'm an idiot, apparently. Alright, next one. We got everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Du did not miss it
This might be
Humorweg eats
Hikari's
likely.
server icon.
I put trash, so Hikari will get it.
The Gold wasn't visible in the Seekonsum.
The gold wasn't visible. That's fine.
It's Galaxy Plant.
I feel so stupid. I didn't
Alright.
get the first time.
So that is round 1 over. We're going to go straight into round 2. So we'll be starting in
I'm gonna cry.
3, 2, 1. Here is your first image, and there's the timer. Now, is anyone good enough with random color background to work out what card this is? Remember, just get a guess in if you don't know.
This feels familiar. It gets a spell.
Ich habe it.
Oh, Whistling Bird sounds confident. 3, 2, 1. Next up,
Wo I anot.
Obra.
Undestere is STH, also abwehren. I schuld B korrekt.
3, 2, 1. Next image.
Yay, okay. I got it.
Oh, that's Gary. It's Gary Wright.
Alright, and
Also
that one was
NR.
up.
Tomato, wie kann sie the chat?
There you go. I mean, it's not important. Seeing the image is more important than seeing the chat. We'll just reset that real quick. I just need to try and mark down where everyone got theirs.
I think hi chat.
Alright. So
Wenn
with
ich the
that
chat
done,
ist es
since
korrekt.
everyone's
Ich
done
will
it.
help.
I'm so bad at this.
Oh, you're right. What we should do is put it in... You are actually very, very right, Whistling Bird. I actually
Do
thought you
this.
meant the
Gary the
chat
plumber,
on
Gary
there,
the
but we will
cyber
put it in the
Chat,
emote
it
only.
gives some answers.
Right, I will just say, I thought you meant the chat from you guys was being blocked by the image. I did not clock that. I did actually mean to put it in emote mode before we begun. But with that said, obviously everyone knows what this card was by now. Everyone's already got the answer right. So we will be going on to round 3, which will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Easy.
I think so too.
7.
I know my boy
6,
there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Next up.
It took me a second.
That is clearly a Magic the Gathering card.
It could be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up.
In my
Lese
first
is
guess.
Stakos.
Well,
No way I know the exact name of this.
before this,
You don't need exact name.
Yeah, as long as I know what the
Ik
card
dus
is, that's all
David
that
niet de
matters.
exact Name.
It's Kappa Emperor River S. Oder.
Last image.
Draco, I think I was too vague.
The noodle guy.
Okay, I'm not gonna criticize people if they've got, like, you know, they've misspelt something, right? As long as I understand what card you mean, that's all that matters. Alright, so with that one done, we will now be moving
Wo war
on
ist
to
die Tomato?
the fourth one. So what is it? You should know what it is. Alright, well, we're going into the next one in 3, 2,
Clown.
1. Here we go.
Done.
I will allow these meme answers, by the way. They are all fine. You don't have to type them out again.
Got it.
Oft Paco knew.
Me.
3, 2,
Paco did.
1.
Ihr seid der Meme-Answer.
It could be anything. Multi-strike dragon dragus.
Time is up. Next up.
Stop defense 2.
We're
Ihr
starting
like
the
the Digimon Cards.
Is
Blaster Blade.
Remember, even if you don't know, you might as well get a guess every 30 seconds. Because you don't lose anything for trying.
I loved the first Digimon movie.
I'm glad you liked the first Digimon movie.
Hier etwas cool.
Next up. Man, who
Ich
could
eher
that be?
Boromon.
Who could that be?
is that Blaster Dark?
I don't think I can accept Blaster
I
Dark.
got it now. Who actually know this card?
He's handsome.
Tomato don't forget to tell us the answer at the end.
I'll give you the answers when we do the prize giving.
I am so confused to what it can be.
3, 2, 1. And then the last card.
We all knew.
Alright,
I
everyone
legit played
does
this deck week 1.
everyone
Very
does
best
have
chat.
this now, so we're gonna cut that off.
I honestly see it once in my life.
So, who's ready for round 5? After round 5, we will be giving out prizes, and we'll be giving out the answers. So, we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Done. Yes.
Seven seconds. 2, 1. Next up. That's the wrong one. That one. There we go.
Ich saß so schockiert vor
Well,
einem
I will
Moment.
go get some Arizona.
Dark Raid Across Magician.
Shortcuts are allowed.
That is clearly Hikari.
Yes.
Alright, at this point, it looks like everyone has gotten the answer, so I will just go ahead and show you the final image. Oh, who could that be? Who could that
The
be?
resemblance is uncanny.
Alright, so now we will go ahead and give
It is
out
Hikari.
the prizes real quick.
Useful.
So, for round 1, we had Void Velger Requiem, and the fastest player was Milanesso. So Milanesso will be receiving Hermit's Soul. So I will just go ahead and add that to Milanesso's card
My
pool.
husband.
Next up,
Damit suit is your husband Hikari.
round 2, the answer was... I suppose I should hide that one for now as well. Cyber Dragon, and the fastest player was Whistling Bird. So for that, Whistling Bird will be receiving 3 copies of Stealth Agic.
Nuo. I needed that.
Wow, tough. You haven't got it. So for round 3, the answer was Spice the Elite Noodle Ninja.
Anbetrade Tomato.
The fastest was Parko.
Who won the first?
Who won the first? First was Milanesso.
Nuo.
Parko will be receiving the first bundle of today, and that is the Ancient
Whoa.
Forces bundle.
Yuo.
Loudly, loudly,
Nice.
loudly, loudly.
This is all scripted.
So Parko will be receiving the Ancient Forces bundle. Next
Ancient
up,
Forces Paco.
which one are we on? 4. It was Ride Across, and the fastest once again was Parko. So Parko will be receiving 3 copies of Twin Edge Dragon.
Again,
Yeah.
scripted.
Very, very powerful card that has seen a lot of play in a couple of different decks. So we'll see if
Read.
Parko can make good use of it. And then finally,
You need
our
to keep it
5th
faster.
round was the Dark Magician Girl. And once again, Parko did actually come out on top, getting the fastest. So Parko will be receiving
Rigged.
3 copies of Rice Terrace Secure.
I was 1 second too slow.
Rigged.
Hey, item losing tea
We are
bag.
so bad.
So you can enjoy all of those lovely prizes. And with that said, is everyone ready for... Well, I'm not going to actually wait for everyone to reply. We will be jumping straight
What
on
are the
in
points
with
to
round
go?
6. How are the points? Don't worry about the points. We'll sort out the points later. They are not relevant for right now. We don't want this to take forever. So, going on to round 6, we will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Got it.
Next up. That's the wrong image again. I gotta stop doing that. Here's the one. And we will reset the timer. Enjoy your few extra seconds as I fumble.
Mito Paco. I vil be faster så na overlate. Bare.
I'd this one.
Kan du
I
type
added an
slower?
extra word.
I will let you know, Hunter, that I did accept your answer, so don't have to worry about that. Next up. And just remember, if you don't have any idea, just literally throw in anything.
Wait, I got IT right first time.
Did you ever play it?
Nah.
Grad was like for ohne Weg.
Next up.
No, it was for a couple.
Anten it was cool.
Seeing if anyone recognizes the card.
I mean still fun.
Woohoo, I got it right first time.
Oats used this card.
Cool.
I will accept that, Sota. Alright, so with that, everyone has gotten the answer correct. We'll just take a look at the last image. There it
Yes,
was.
go ahead, Uga.
Alright, going on to round 7. We will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Gun.
I'd throw.
I do just want to say, some of you are actually possibly insane with how fast you're getting some of these. Next up. Remember, even if you have no idea, just throw something in. Because worst case scenario, you get it wrong and you don't lose anything.
Bärsamen.
And next up, we have...
I covered all 3 each time just in case.
Next one.
Semantics.
Tomato.
Who could it be? I'll try and answer the questions when I can, but it is quite difficult to keep up with all of this and answering questions at the same time.
Hoe freak is it do you need to weekly cards like this?
You don't have to worry about it too much. I'm not going to penalise you for, you know, not saying... I mean, we'll reveal it after this, but yeah.
Okay.
And the final one... Oh, who could this be? Just going to spend this time to just double check this.
Definitely Vulcan.
Okay. I did miss someone's answer, but I have got it in the correct place, so it's all good. I don't know if anyone recognises this card. It's a bit niche, I do understand. Not everyone probably will have seen this card before. But it is good to, like, learn about these sort of things. So since we have everyone's answers, we will be moving on to round 8. So, we'll be doing our countdown again. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. What card could this be? I'm seeing some good guesses. Four, 3, 2, 1. Next up. I will say, Milanesso, that is not enough of an answer.
Why am I thinking of a butterfly
Dan.
card?
Yeah, that's fine, Mila.
I have it.
1. Next up. I will say again, that is not a good enough answer, Draco. Next image. Yep, that's completely fine. Three, two, one, and our final image.
That is Ghost Rider.
Yep, Ghost Rider. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone.
Komoto uses a Ghost Rider confirmed.
I went the coin flip Yuhi card. Thought it looked like
Here's
the
Never
Never
see
round
Bossy.
was
that.
on.
I give up.
First.
Never seen it. Oh, rest in peace. All right. So that is going to be that for that. So next up,
Is
we'll be
tomato
going on
talking?
to round 9. Can you not hear me? I assume you can hear me fine. I'm just going to make sure, we're just going to do a quick double check, make sure everything's working correctly. Everyone can hear me? We're all good? Yep, I can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, we're going to assume everything is fine then, and we will be going on to the next one. So, round
Yes.
9. Let's get going. First image. 3, 2, 1, go. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Got some really good guesses. Three, two, one. Next image. Got 10 more seconds. Next image.
Fuck.
I'd this one.
I'm totally lost in this game.
Next image. Who is it?
Guys, it's Wiz.
Die Misty Petron 2.
Master of Seven's Road.
Scott the Waz.
It's not Scott the Was. Just so we're clear. I just want to make sure you understand it's not Scott the Was. This is the last image.
Jesus.
The
Yamiro.
Wizard of Oz.
My first guess was Seven's Road card kek fuck me.
Trash card.
Just trash card. That's all we're getting now. All right, that is round 9 complete. So round
Did
10,
you guess
last
7
one
road sorcerer?
before
Iblame Sora.
we go on to giving out more prizes. So let's do our countdown. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Four, 3, 2, 1. Next image. I'm seeing some good guesses.
MMM.
MMMMM. Next up.
Tomato.
Row.
I
That
Wunderhof,
took too long.
fast die Karibas. I Agripago.
I want to say as well, I don't know how one person got this on the first image,
I was
which is
thinking
actually
maybe It
shocking.
was like a fairy.
Tomato, just tell me if I'm first or not. I'm gonna cry.
Hacking Dragon Bros?
Badcard.com.
Probably
feel
using
so
reverse
stupid.
image search. Probably Paco.
2, 1. And then the final image.
Eh,
It
My
took me too
husband.
much to realize what it was.
MMM.
MMMMMM. 10 seconds left.
Eminem.
Crutches.
4,
I-Code pro Knopf.
3,
Wo figuriert
2,
Card ohne Out 4 Stunden.
1. Alright, so now it's time to give out some
Yes, Luke, Kelvin,
prizes. So,
Imagine having a degenerate cyborg as a husband.
round 6. The answer was Magic Curtain.
Papa.
And the fastest was Hunter. So Hunter will be receiving a bundle. This is the Disco Fever bundle. So Hunter, you have your Disco Fever bundle. This does come
mean
with
me.
an
oh, I
emblem,
kinda needed that.
which is
That's a good
pretty
bundle.
tight. So next up, we have round 7, which was Yggdrago the Sky Emperor middle piece, and the fastest was Paco. Paco actually killing this one somehow. I don't know what has happened with Paco. He suddenly turned it on. But Paco's prize is... It's not a bad prize, but it is a bit situational. And the prize is Seraph of Darkness. So you'll be receiving 3 copies
Duel.
of Seraph of Darkness, Mr. Paco.
I needed Tat.
Go ahead and hide that. Next up, round 8. It was Beast Gear Emperor Catapult Kong. And fastest was Pro Manicist, which means Pro Manicist will be receiving a bundle,
I
and he will
didn't
be
even
receiving
get it at all.
the Dragonic Resonance bundle. This one, probably a lot of people are going to have wanted. It's quite powerful, especially early on.
Yo, that is
I'm not getting anything.
Oh, don't you worry, don't you worry. There will be more. There will always be more. But again, this does come with an emblem. I will tell you now, the emblem is the Elemental Dragon emblem. So take that for what you will. You're not supposed to really know what the emblems are going to give you, but the names do always give a bit of a hint. This one is Elemental Dragon Emblem. So next up, round 9. The answer was
Elemental
Seven's
Dragon.
Paladin. And this one was gotten by Milanesso almost instantly. Like, my man clearly is the main Yuga fanboy. He got this so
the
quickly.
CSRM bundle.
And the prize for this one is Light Sorcerer of Sanctity. So Milanesso will be receiving
PLSS.
3
Oh.
copies of
Oh,
Light
wow.
Sorcerer of Sanct.
That's good.
Card is also very good.
They'll be throwing that into Milanesso's collection. And then I believe we have a singular prize left to give out at the moment. And that is going to be our,
I needed
Round
that for
10.
Ancient Forces.
which was Metarian Assuristar. Now, I will say, this took everyone a long time to get. Anyone who took a few rounds to get this, do not feel bad about that whatsoever. But Hikari got this within about 2.5 seconds. I genuinely could not believe how
WTF.
quickly Hikari got this. I don't know how long Hikari spends a day staring at this card, but she does, apparently. But her prize is an interesting one. It's not a bundle, but it is an interesting card. This is Mismatched Rivalry at 3 copies. So, you know, Konami
Hikari
believe this
got
card
nothing.
is worth having a limit 1. Now, you've got
Crazy.
3 of it. So, that is going to be that over. So, I need to just double check my
Insane
notes
shit.
real quick. It's only the last. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, we will be going on to our 3rd round and our next 5 cards. So,
I don't remember this card.
you don't remember? Oh, no. Well, it's because no one's used it.
Sneak.
It came out in a box, went limit 1, and everyone went, there's other limit 1 cards I would rather use. Wait, is it limit 1 here too? No. We have our own ban list. The rooms that I make are
No.
always, what's the word?
Okay.
Unrestricted. So you will be able to use 3 copies of it. So, if everyone's ready, we will begin in a moment. Since everyone's chapping, I will do a countdown of 5 seconds this time just to make sure everyone's on the same page. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. What card could it be?
Ave cart.
I know this may be.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I think I got
Next
it.
image. My music, no! Why have you stopped? There we go. 10 seconds. Remember, if you haven't guessed yet this round, you might as well throw something in. 5, 4.
I swear if I got
3,
the card right
I want
and
to
didn't
keep
get
typing
first,
one
I would
word
be
before
sad.
I'm
Confirmation
afraid
would
it's
be
too late.
really cool. I've
Next
been
up.
correct.
Okay, I get it right.
Hvorfor står YouTube unklar?
I typed the full word in.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There are multiple
Next image. Oh, look at those little hands. Who is it?
Pointos lovely.
I call this hacks.
Moll.
So I have received all the answers, so I will go ahead and show you the final
Dragon
image.
Back.
Who is it? Who is that guy? Who is it? Who could it be?
Why is there a red box on screen?
That's
Dragon
because
Back.
that's a nice little thing that I get to do, because it's you basically are getting a little bit behind the scenes. The people on
Royal
stream can't
Rebels
see that.
Fangirl.
But yeah, that is it for that round. So we're going on to the next one. In 3, 2,
RR Fanatic.
1. Let's go. Who is it?
Done.
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone that's got it right, even with their weird, like I get who you're talking about. There's no other card you could be referencing. Right, 2, 1. Next image.
Tomato using the uncensored art.
All art that we have from this is taken from DLM. So, if you don't like the art, it's DLM's fault.
At screen.
No, I love it.
4, 3, 2,
Art does
1.
it say up would appear of the target discard instantly. E-Wonder.
Let's say I typed a bit slower with one hand.
Claiming.
Autocorrect trying to
Oh
fix
God,
my
oh my.
words is slowing me down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Hips down not lie.
Kai Beman.
Who could it be, everyone? Who could that be? Alright, I do have all the answers, so I will go ahead and reveal the final image.
Avian Spelltactics.
Who is she? Who could she be? Next up, we'll be going to this one. So we'll be starting in
Definitely
3,
Wobbleman.
2, 1. Let's begin. Jesus Christ, some of you are fiends.
I know that hand anywhere.
I will give Hikari. You're fine with your answer. I'm not gonna. Manicist, yours is not. I'm just gonna say that now. Time is up. Next up,
Is that answer good enough, Tomato?
behold, one more thing. Is that answer good enough, Tomato? Who asked that? Was that Draco? Yeah, that's fine, Draco. That's fine. Four,
You got it. First
3,
image.
2, 1. Next image.
Like a fiend.
What could it be?
We were there during the RR box.
This card was married to me. With ancient forces.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Used it in AF.
Nah. Why wouldn't you?
WTF?
Ruft die Target long?
It's an engine.
Ik that.
Oi.
Die Schulknopf discard.
3, 2, 1.
Die Hardlight
Right,
discard.
last image.
Which card number is this?
We are on 13.
13.
Oh,
Yes,
all right.
Sota, you are completely fine.
Go.
(11-13), and all cards were first image guesses, Pog.
Alright. Next up, we'll be going on to card 14. We'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. Here's your card. What card could this be? Very shiny.
The lie.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
What's of Blinding Light?
Three, 2, 1. Next image.
It's another engine.
Två mani in dine stod i tomato. I playet eat in SRM.
Just all engines. That's all we are today. We're all gas. 4.
Got it
Three.
in third image.
Yeah,
2,
Seahorse Carrier is
one.
the next one.
Next image.
Or starre
Week
Plug.
3, and my eyes have failed me.
Sports Dragons would be funny. Actually, they might be on
I
it.
got it now, just saying.
Unhappy Manarchist is failing.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I an dieser
Two.
Pointet Hickory.
1. Next image.
You play Tart Card.
I'm hard of
It's
hearing,
because it was
so
in the
any
same box
noise-based
as
ones,
Worms.
and also
I
FYI.
know.
But she used it last ep.
2, 1. And that is going to be the end of that.
Yeah,
Just double checking everything real quick.
though.
Right, last one of this round. We'll be starting the next one in 3, 2, 1. Here's your image.
WTF.
I will say as well that all of these initial images are all the same amount of zoom on every single card. So it's not like I've really picked on you and zoomed really far in on some of these. That's it for the first one. Next image. Four, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Come around the field, guys.
Row.
Just gonna vibe back to the music real quick. Duel has a really good soundtrack. 4, 3,
So cringe
2,
tomato.
1.
The second he said DLM, art threw me off course. Now I'm second guessing if alt arts.
Die Ansaat.
This card has an alt art BTW.
Itas.
Two, 1, and your final image.
Dann.
Who actually?
MMM might be Dark Hole.
Allow.
Doctonum formé vu.
This card is at same
That's the
limitation
auto
as
win
Aim
card.
Eagle.
There are a couple of people that still
Yeah,
haven't got
I
it.
got this one so wrong.
Das ist
I
Automilkat.
guessed
get your
Vortex
answers
Shooter
in.
at first because Blue Elmo.
Honestly, the red is the most recognizable.
All right. Let me just double, triple check this before I start giving out the prizes.
Die confused it with US screen.
Okay, that was there. So that is.
Ich mag's nimmer.
Okay, that is all perfectly fine. So, we'll be going to give out our prizes for these ones. So, where are we starting? 11. So the first one was Draco the Tiny. And, maybe surprising, maybe not,
got it in
the
the first 5
fastest
seconds.
person was Draco. So Draco will be receiving a
Rigged.
bundle,
Veto.
No,
Duel.
which is the Royal Rebels bundle.
This is rigged to low.
Let's just double check. He doesn't already have a bundle this week.
Yeah, I
He does
typed
not.
that before
so
you
that's
finished
perfect.
saying.
I mean, I'm literally going by what the bot is telling me. The bot is telling me Draco was first. So next up, it was card 12, which was Elemental Hero
Automat.
Burst Inatrix. And the fastest was Parko. So Parko will be receiving King's Majesty.
Aye.
Now, obviously, there's only one card available
Yeah.
for this. So Parko will only be getting one copy of this. But a very powerful trap card, does require a little bit of an engine, but still strong
Can you tell us the
nonetheless.
time, Tomato?
Can you tell us the time? I mean, I
King's Majesty
realistically
Burst.
no, I can't tell you the time. But I can tell you exactly the millisecond he sent the
The
message.
time büdig Devon.
No, I can't. I'd have to keep track of when the round starts as well, which I'm not doing. I can only tell you the exact time he sent the message.
Comparated Sekund.
I can compare the two. That's fine. But I'll
Das
do it
differente
afterwards.
Fiesta
We'll do it
Sekund.
after we finished everything, because we want to get through this stuff, right? So next up we have card 13, which was Crawling Torso, and the fastest once again was Parko. So Parko will be receiving a bundle. Now Parko already has a bundle, so Parko, you have a decision to make. Would you like to
Parko
either
Knopfs,
keep
wie man
your
die
current
hat.
Clear Ice bundle, or Clear Ice, your Ancient Forces bundle, or would you like to exchange it for the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle? It's a shame you have to leave, so
Whoa.
but we'll catch you later, buddy.
You need that.
So I
want the
will go
bundle.
ahead and post all the cards in this
Dark Arts
bundle
of Celebrity.
Row.
into the chat so you can see it.
Oh no, Yami Ruler is huge.
I'll chuck it into chat as well so chat can see.
I Antylgaven.
I think Yamruler is too good.
Are you locking that in then? He's thinking. He's doing a big think.
I will take it.
Okay, he's taking the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle. I will be throwing into his section, which means Ancient Forces is going back into the vault. So, next up will be card 14, which was Gekka, the Shadow Flower. I can't even remember what her last bit of the name is. Gekka was what we were looking for. So, Gekka, the fastest was Parko again. Parko is somehow just tearing this up. Absolutely. So Parko's next card is quite an interesting one. Parko's reward is 2 copies of Eclipse. The Eclipse spell card.
Ro. I mean, not bad.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Mitsubishi Eclipse. Alright, so now we're going on to the last prize that we're giving out for this round. And that is going to be for Negate Attack. And the fastest was Sota, who is not here. Because Sota unfortunately had to leave a little bit early today, which is a shame. But Sota is going to be receiving the Sevens Axel Road bundle. So that is going to go straight into Sota's pocket. Which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset about because they probably wanted this themselves.
Wait,
Yo, Melanisa, look at that.
he counters me.
So that is going straight into Sota's pocket for now. And that is that
How
done
I fight
for now.
with the plants against all these bundles, bro.
Listen, right? You just have to get some bundles for yourself. That's just how this goes. So, now, for this round, the 4th and final round with the last 5 cards, all points gained will be doubled. So, you really want to try and get as many of these as you can. So I didn't really get through this because I really wanted to speed through this because I knew that Sota had to leave a little bit early. But so far, all of these have been worth 50 points if you got them on your first guess, 40 on the second, 30 on the third, 20 on the fourth, 10 on the last. Now this is doubled. So if you get this right on the first image, you will now be receiving 100 points. So very, very big here. You really want to try and get these as much as you can.
So 500 points.
500 points if you get them all from the first image. So, with that said, I'm now going to start doing the countdown for the first card. We'll do a 5 count just to make sure everyone's completely ready for this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Naturally, these are going to be harder. I'm just going to say as well, if any of you get this from this image, I don't even know what to say, right?
I think I got it.
Right, next up. I'll tell you what, I'll throw in a little, it's not a hint, but I will say no one has got it yet. No one has got the correct answer yet. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up. That definitely looks like something, but what is that something? some of these joke answers that come in. All right, next image.
Got it.
Who is it?
Ro. I doubted myself. I guess the other card with the moon.
I will say there are literally like 5 cards currently in Duel Links that have a moon in them.
So did I, Poco.
And the final image.
The other beast one that isn't the rabbit.
Yeah, that's fine, Akari. That is an acceptable answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going on to the next image. So, we will be starting in
Man,
3,
I missed the beast engine.
2, 1. What is it? This one's hard to see because it's a similar color to the background. Also, again, if any of you get this on the first guess, like, look at this. This is nothing, right? You should not have any idea what this card is. Already seeing some good guesses, though. Three, 2, 1. Next image. Got some really good guesses. No one has got it yet, I will tell you that. No one has got it yet. Next image. What is this card? There should be enough of this that some of you will start to get it.
Fuck.
Three, 2, 1. Next image.
Mondrum.
I'm in me mum's car.
I'm so slow.
Paco Paco.
Paco. So I have got all the answers. So, look who it was. It was him. Who could
Bit
it
of
be?
a blind
Who could
guess
it
and
be?
star replacer.
So next up, card 18. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Who is it? What is it? The fact you got that quickly, I don't. I really don't.
WTF.
Someone just sent it and went bam, immediately got it. Literally within seconds. Next one. Only one person has it so far. We're seeing some really good guesses.
I just know like 3 cards, so. This is one.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image. Oh, there's a bit more there. What could it be? Now, Hunter, I'm not sure that's actually a card. But I appreciate the guess. Next up. Who is it? Okay, it was not that card anyway.
Damn.
Okay, everyone has got the correct answer, so I will reveal the final image for it.
Wie am Notgrid eine
I
Zylan
just see
Reva
the
Tode.
dude skinny.
Trying to see this in a little screen in the corner of my phone is tough.
Well, unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. Some people get some tricky stuff on the language ones because English isn't their first language. Some people are playing from a phone and have a little tiny screen. That is just the way things go, unfortunately.
Skeptisch Geldtagik.
Right, card 19 will be starting in 3,
I have this on the
2.
big screen.
1. Good luck. Jesus. I will say people will have to be a little bit more specific with this, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Next image. Next image.
Ich habe this one.
I can't have on big screen cause it delays.
Ik eif I was fast genug tug.
Next up.
I mistook it at first.
Look at what I've got to work with. There's some anarchists, baby. You should invest in a TV. I don't know what to tell you.
Excuses ma nachschest.
Lol.
3, 2, 1. This is the final image. Anyone that hasn't got the
I
I
answer?
did say
TV.
the correct card name, I just wasn't specific.
It's fine. Without trying to give stuff away, because obviously I didn't want to give away too much, a lot of people guessed immediately
Yeah, because they have
Harpy
like, certain
Lady,
arts kappa.
and I needed anyone that put Harpy Ladies, I was going to give it to. Anyone that put Harpy Ladies, I didn't need a left, right, or middle, so anyone that just had, it was the maximum, did get their initial point, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So saying Harpy Lady R didn't count, Sag.
Well, it still counts.
Nice, I thought it was the middle at first.
My point was, you know, it's trying to say, I need you to give me more than Harpy Lady, without saying, it's a maximum piece, you don't have to tell me which one it is, right? That was the issue with this one. Alright, and now we will be moving on to the final card of today. So, if everyone's ready.
Yeah, if you say Harpy Lady R, you know it's the max.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do a countdown from 5, since this is the last one. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your card. Good luck. This one is intentionally
Bro,
the hardest.
WTF.
This is intentionally meant to be, you're not going to get this one till like image 3, 4, or 5. So if anyone gets this, I'm going to be actually unbelievably impressed and maybe a little bit concerned. Next image. Oh, what is that?
Tech white.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
I actually don't know.
Again, anyone that has already got this from this, you maybe should be a little bit worried.
Eating a goat eat.
Next up. Alright, final image. What is it? Say what you see.
Spartacus.
Easy finalima momento geht ab Bundle.
I'll give you that, Draco. Alright, that is the final one. So, we will be going ahead and giving out some of these prizes. Who's ready for some prizes? Who wants some prizes? So first up, we had the All-Seeing White Tiger, and the fastest was Pro Manicist. So, Pro Manicist will be receiving
Gut I Anotcode in Uk.
Necroman the Third. Pro Manicist will be receiving 3 copies of
Yo.
Necroman the Third. So I'll go ahead
Hog
and
you.
add that to Pro Manicist.
Anota Enin.
Y'all love your engines. Y'all love your engines so much. I thought we'd give you even more. So next up, card 17 was Paku Paku Chu.
Engine weak.
The fastest to get Paku Paku Chu was Draco Kid, which means Draco Kid will be receiving a bundle. Now, does Draco already have a bundle?
Oh.
Draco does. So Draco, you'll have to make a decision. Draco, do you want to keep your Royal Rebels Heavy Drive bundle? Or would you rather have the Psychic bundle? So I will go ahead and grab everything in the Psychic bundle and chuck it into chat so you can see what is in
Give
it.
me.
Yeah, you keep RR.
Bruro.
This is the Psychic Drive bundle. So this is everything that's in it. I'll chuck it in
Keep
chat
that.
as well
Star
so
on
people can see.
Psychic.
Draco, I'm just gonna hard confirm. You want to keep your Royal Rebels, yeah? Yes, I keep them. Okay, so that means that they will be going into the vault. Into the vault they go.
No Parko.
Yes.
Alright, who was next? It was card 18, which was Royal Rebels Phaser, and Hikari got this, again, within like 3 seconds. Like, legit. she saw the little
I
orange
only know
spotlight
2 cards.
and was like, yeah, I know what that is. So, card 18, Hikari will be receiving the clone. So if anyone remembers this from week 1, Hikari, you will be able to take
Clone.
any card that anyone else has gotten
Yes,
that is
I
not
remember.
from a bundle. And this does extend to cards from the other weeks as well. So any card that is not
Magitana.
part of a bundle that was given out this week, or I guess week 1, because no individual cards were given out in week 2, you have the choice to copy one of them. So you have to spend that as and when. You can wait until later on, it's completely fine. You can wait until after the episode if you want to decide what you want to clone. It is completely up to you. Next up, card 19 was Harpy Lady Sisters. This was specifically the right piece? The L? I think it was the right piece. It was the right piece. But it doesn't matter. Harpy Lady Sisters is what we were looking for. And the fastest was Hunter. So, Hunter will be receiving Speedy Performer.
Hunter.
So 3 copies of Speedy Performer will be given to
Ooh.
Hunter. Go ahead and grab that. Throw that into Hunter's pool. And then last but not least, we have our final card, which was Oppressed Ants. And once again, Hunter got this extremely quickly, which was very interesting. Because again, I don't know how
I am
you saw
Speed.
the top of that tower and a bunch of brown smudge and went, ants! I know exactly what that is. But Hunter did. Hunter knew somehow. So Hunter will be receiving a bundle. This is the Full Metal Fist bundle. So I'll be going ahead and adding that. Hunter, I do not believe, has received a bundle yet. Let me just double
Got
check that.
shafted.
Hunter has. He's already got the
Metal
Bubble
Fist
Error
bundle.
bundle. So Hunter, you will have to make a choice. Would you like... Well, I guess I will link you
I'm happy
like
with the error
everyone
bundle.
else. So you will have this,
Show
and
me the cards yet.
specifically, it is the Strike Dragon emblem.
Yakult geht Dragias.
The emblem is tough. Metagears is so mid. You could get Dragius. Ooh, a lot of different comments floating in.
I mean,
keep
true,
Seahorse
but you
Carrier,
likely
no
aren't
thanks.
doing so well this week.
So, Hunter, just to absolutely triple confirm, you want to keep the Aqua bundle.
Yes.
Okay, so you will be keeping your Aqua bundle, which is a bit of a shame, because that means you don't actually get anything for this, when you unbelievably blew everyone out of the water with how quickly you got this one. But that is the name of the game. So, what that does now mean is I have to work out who is getting first dibs on the remaining bundles. So I will tally this up. This should not take me too long.
Not me.
Who
I
doesn't
want to
have a
switch
bundle?
off Yami.
We have Whistling Bird doesn't have one.
Soda legit counters me.
Who doesn't have one? Whistling Bird, Milanesso,
Me.
Hikari. Okay. So I only have to tally up them.
Because I know 3 cards.
You couldn't make this easy, could you? The
Okay,
first
but we have to play
tiebreaker
later.
has already caused an issue. So now I have to go to the second tiebreaker.
Insulting Draco?
Hellus Moratorium. Between wo?
Okay, so
That is the tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker was who got the most fastest answers correct, because it was easier than trying to keep track of everyone's individual points all at once. So, what that means is the winner is going to be Milanesso. So Milanesso, you will get first dibs
That is not good for me.
on 3 of these bundles. So Full Metal Fist bundle, Psychic Drive bundle, and Ancient Forces bundle. If you are on the spreadsheet, they are all listed there. If you need me to, I can post them into the chat, but they are all on the spreadsheet.
Bro, I should have kept Ancient Forces.
Is Milanesso here? Is Milanesso reading up on the bundles?
Please.
He hasn't said anything in a while.
Give me a chance
He
for
likely is
Bias.
reading up on the bundles.
I received a message. Let's check this. Okay.
Wat would you take here, Paco?
I was like, okay, Yamaruler counters most decks, and it's for Ice Arc.
Right, I am conversing with Milanesso.
And then I just have to fight the person on 7 Road.
Just so everyone has the context, where Milanesso is at the moment, it's gotten very loud, so he's not really able to hear at the moment, so we're communicating via text.
Oh,
Right, Milanesso has been given his choices. He is currently deciding which one he wants. I will say now that the second place on the tiebreaker is going to be Hikari. So, Hikari, start thinking about which one you're going to want as well.
he said
And-
Psychic Bundle.
Whistling Bird, you're getting whatever. Oh, did he say it in the other chat? Okay, so that is Psychic for
The answer is
Milanesso.
that.
Sash.
So, Hikari, Ancient Forces or Full Metal Fist? Bearing in mind, one of these comes with an emblem, the other one does not.
I swear if Psychic does well, I will cry.
Just a sec.
I think giving out the prizes has taken possibly more time than the actual game itself. But this is something we can't really
Eating
predict.
evil Full Metal Cuckoo.
Not gonna lie, this was fun. It's funny how when you do a lot better, Parko, suddenly you really enjoy it a lot more. It's weird that.
The man you have to give us time to think tomato.
I understand that,
I
bud.
mean, the
I
replay
understand
wasn't
that.
fun because I
Um,
didn't save my replay.
The Meta Gears, I believe, in the star. Okay, so Hikari will be taking Full Metal Fist bundle, which does leave Whistling Bird with the Ancient Forces bundle.
Very ancient are the for
Bro
me.
believes in the Star Dragon.
So, you all have your cards. Hikari still has her clone,
Ancient Arise is good for this week.
which means Hikari can work out she wants to clone something. Doesn't have to right
Will
now,
we get new
obviously.
cards in the General
Probably
Full
phased out
Tomato?
soon though.
Do we get a new cards in the pool? Yes! Thank you for reminding me. I was going to show these at the start, but again, we were trying to speed through because we were trying to get through it so that we could get through it before Sotad to leave. But you will be receiving some new cards as well. These are your cards. Let me get rid of the episode logo. So these cards will all be added to the
This
joint
might
pool.
change my deck.
I will go ahead and add them
That
all
are many
now.
cards.
Yeah, so there's so many here because we're getting some back row hate. That is why there are so many cards. A lot of these is just back row hate, as well as the limit and restricted list is also getting a slight update, and we will now have limit to all of the back row hate.
Duel.
More time to build deck today? I mean, yeah, you can have some time. You got to remember that as long as you guys are willing to stay, it's fine, right? The main reason we try to limit deck building time is so that we can finish at a reasonable time and some people want to go to bed. If your opponent is willing to stay up, you can stay up as long as you want. But yeah, Parko has to play Sota later because Sota is already gone, which I did say Parko had to agree to it, and Parko did agree to it, so... we will also release chat from emote-only mode, since they have been in prison this whole time. So welcome back anyone that is still with us.
How are the point-ins for this week?
How are the points this week? To be honest, Parko, I have, like, a bit of paper here that has a bunch of stuff written on it that I need to go through in my own time and calculate it all up. I figured that trying to do it during would just take so much time it wouldn't be worth it. So I'm going to work out the points afterwards. I'll work it out on my own time.
Oh, alright.
Just, again, trying to save time from what we've learnt from the previous episodes. So we will start getting ready for the
It will be shown on
next
Wednesday,
rounds.
yeah?
It will be shown on Wednesday, yes. I'll post it in chat probably tomorrow as well, so you don't have to worry about that. But welcome back, everyone.
Oh, alright.
So now, I will go ahead and start getting ready for the one-on-one battles. So I'll start moving stuff around. We will go ahead and grab this. Make sure nothing's getting leaked anywhere. Everything looks hunky-dory. I'll go ahead and chuck the room code into Rush Rival announcements. And I will go ahead and start a timer, at the very least, just because, you know, we can't be sitting here waiting literally
so
forever.
I can just sit and watch?
Yeah, you could just sit and watch, Parko. You have agreed to play later. As long as you play in this room at some point, it's completely fine. I guess we'll change this around a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
so we
I
can see
will.
a timer. Put the timer up, just so we have a time frame for which people can work to. We will also go ahead and show our Duel Links window. And then when people are ready, they can start hopping in. I get the fun job of, before I go to bed, I get to go and redouble check everyone's points to make sure I didn't make any mistakes while I was jotting them down. That's going to keep me up for a while. But we did have quite a good showing.
I have to delete Whoop as my dad deck list.
That is a shame. That is a shame. Because Whoop probably is actually your father.
Tomato, sorry, can you update the ban list so I don't have an incorrect deck?
Can I get the speedy performer with the clone?
Can I update the ban list so you don't have an incorrect deck? What do you mean by that? The ban list, the limit/restricted list on the spreadsheet is the correct one. Can I get speedy performer with the clone? Yes, you absolutely can. Are you sure you want to lock that in? Are you happy with that?
I mean, you could get
Yes.
Kuriba. Light Sorcerer.
I mean, yeah, Parko doesn't have to build a deck right now, so he can just give help if he wants to. Or whatever Parko does. Sometimes he just bullies people. I will also spend this time trying to make some of this look a little bit better. We can do that. Full Metal Fist is going to be these. We have Psychic Drive. I guess while we're waiting, I will go ahead and throw up the... Ooh, we can throw this up so we can actually kind of see what I'm doing. Have a look at everyone's new card pools. Got the Ancient Forces bundle. Seven's Axel Road bundle. We have the Dragonic Resonance bundle. And we have the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle. So, all of those are done. So quite interestingly, we do have a lot of... Why has that not been done? Oh, because I'm an idiot, that's why. That's usually the answer to why something hasn't been done. So we tried to box up some of these bundles as best we could. We will make this look nicer at a later date as well. It's just like we're in a bit of a rush because we're live, trying to do it all on the fly. But we have got some very interesting bundles. Draco with the Royal Rebel bundle to go with his dinosaurs, which is obviously a bit of a weird one, and the Sports Dragon bundle. Actually quite 3 drastically different skill level bundles here. Hikari has the plants, but also has the zombies and now the Full Metal Fist. So
Wait, I got Kaimluna?
Parko, you have Kime Luna the Dark Shifter. Indeed you do. That is your card now.
Duel.
So we have Hunter, who has now picked up the Aqua. He does also have Red Eyes, so we could build like a Red Eyes / Aqua kind of deck. I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of synergy there, but the Aqua boss monsters are level 8, which means they can play under the Red Eyes skill, but then the Red Eyes skill also needs you to have 7 boss monsters, so that could be a little bit awkward.
Why couldn't you give me more targets for my skill tomato?
I mean... Deal with it. What more do you want? You've got a really good skill and a really good emblem. You just have to deal with that.
It's 1 target tomato.
You've got this, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Sota has, who's not here, got his 7's Road bundle. He's probably very happy with that. Manicist got the Dragonic Resonance bundle. Very, very strong. And then Parko did get the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle. The only card that really stands out here as being a bit weird is the Kime Luna that he already did pick out. Hello, Peter Gang. Welcome, welcome on in. You've caught us in a bit of a lull while the players are updating their decks before they square off in their 1v1 best of 3s. Let's see how many of them have actually shown up the room. Still nobody, not even Parko, has shown up in the room yet, even though he's not even playing. He's building. I'm still going to call you out, Parko. I've got nothing better to do right now. I suppose I could make everything look nicer. I should probably try and entertain chat at least a little bit. Because realistically, this is a YouTube series, right? That just so happens to be
I got a lot of
streamed.
cards this week.
You did, Parko. You know, as well as Whistling Bird did in the first week, you did about that well this week. You got so many different cards. Actually, maybe you didn't do quite as well as Whistling Bird the first week. He did get a lot.
Who won this week?
He got a lot.
Who won this week? So in terms of individual first... So the way that we're doing the week win, which again is just bragging rights for the most part, it's whoever got the most fastest. So that is going to be Parko. Parko definitely had the quickest. So Parko technically wins the week, but I haven't worked out the points yet. So we'll have to go from that. Also, do not forget that we do already know who your opponents are going to be. So if we go back over to Overview, we can see that this week we are going to be seeing Draco Kid versus Milanessa. We are going to be seeing Sota versus Parko. We are going to be seeing Whistling Bird versus Hunter. And we are going to be seeing Hikari versus Manicist. Now, out of these, Probably the most exciting is going to be Manakist Takari, because they are technically in first and second place. So there is that. But also, Whistling Bird and Hunter are very, very close on points, so this could be quite the decider from them. Draco and Milanesso have quite a disparity, so that's probably going to be the most, like, lopsided, but Milanesso definitely has what it takes to win the game, so we'll have to see who actually does manage to come out on top there.
I'm going P, and then we mean.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we do kind
Coco
of see...
vs Soda is the most interesting wing.
Maybe potentially. So, Tomato, what will release first? Rivals Episode 3, Rush Duel Links History, or Galactica of Eternity videos? So, I can actually answer that very, very easily, a human Portuguese dub fan. So, when it comes to Rush Rivals, that is typically a Wednesday series. If I can get it done by Wednesday, it will be out every Wednesday. History of Duel Links, or Duel Links Rush Duel Links, unfortunately has to take a bit of a back burner. I can't use all of my spare time on this and on History. The History will return after we have concluded Rush Rivals. Unfortunately, I just do not have the time to do both. I theoretically could, but I would have literally no spare time for me, and I would burn out and die. So I'm not doing that. Galactica of Eternity, that is only going to be character draft, and that comes out every Sunday. And I believe today is a Sunday. Did a video come out today? No, a video didn't come out today. A video should have come out today.
Finally become tomato sauce.
Which means I'll have to have that coming out tomorrow. Because clearly something's gone wrong there. I'll have to fiddle with it in my own time. Listen, I don't want to become tomato sauce, okay? I don't want that. I like to live. That is just the way I am. Alright, we have 2 people actually in the room already. Again, you guys can start whenever you want, by the way. If you guys are both ready.
A free win this week, but I'm gonna make it a fun watch.
Ooh. Manakist gonna meme, it sounds like. What did Manakist get this week? He got Dragonic Resonance bundle. That seems pretty good. Like, it's not bad.
Eating I am ready.
Oh, we have some games kicking off. So I will go ahead and move myself out of the way, and then we can go and jump into some of these games. So first things first, let's get rid of this timer. Second, let's go ahead and change our camera over. And third, I will start muting people that are not going to be in the game we're spectating. So we will go ahead and mute some of these players. I just instinctively muted Draco, even though I'm literally jumping into Draco's game. Alright, we're jumping into Draco versus Milanesso. We do have Roa Cassidy versus Yuga. So, Yuga... does Yuga tell us anything? A Yuga skill. What did Milanesso get this week? So, this week we got some psychic stuff, but it does look like we are still playing the Ultimate Flag mech cards. Also, we do have our audio muted, so we will try and fix that. Because we would like our in-game audio, ideally. That should sort it out. So just a bunch of 1500 vanillas going at it so far. Let's see what everyone's got. Tribute 2, we are going to be summoning the Ultimate Flag Mech Tough Striker. We are going to attack the face-down monster with our Avant Wolf.
Damn it, he drew his tribute.
How dare he draw his tribute. There goes Sports Dragon Striker. Okay, okay. Whistling Bird is rooting for Draco, it would appear. Royal Rebel's Heavy Drive is going to be activated. We do have the Palace Gargoyle on the field. We do send the Royal Rebel Heavy Metal to the graveyard. We then summon the Sports Dragon Striker. Tribute 2 to summon out the Royal Rebels Heavy Metal. So we can use this Heavy Metal to destroy the lowest level monster on Milanesso's board and then gain its attack points. That is a very, very high attack stat, and realistically is going to be able to attack over any trap cards. Now, does Milanesso have anything that could stop this attack? It doesn't look like it from his card pool. We do get him for another 1500. Draco has taken a good lead here. Can he maintain it? Now, Milanesso does have some very powerful cards with his machines, but their big overall flaw is they're not very good at dealing with other 2500 attack monsters, which can get a little bit scary. So, for example, we have the Gold Rush right now, but Gold Rush has to crash if it wants to deal with this 2500 attack monster. Well, there was a delay, so Draco clearly has something in the back row, decides not to use it because obviously it wouldn't stop the attack, it wouldn't kill the opponent's monster, so he's not going to bother. Hello, Sakadetsu, welcome, welcome. The Hitotsumi Giant has hit the board. What will Draco do with this fearsome beast, this one-eyed behemoth with thick, powerful arms made for delivering punishing blows? We're going to tribute it and summon out the Royal Rebels Rocker. We can use Rocker's effect, which will let us add back Royal Rebels Heavy Metal to our hand, but it does have a restriction on it, that being that you cannot attack directly this turn. So we can deal with this opponent's monster, deal with the board, but we cannot declare a direct attack, which means Milanesso's life points will be spared. Is that Icy Gamer? Wait, did we get a raid? Oh, we literally just got a raid. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome on in from the Icy Gamer channel. I should give Icy a shout out while I remember. Because like I have the exclamation mark Icy, but like it's not quite the same as actually giving Icy the actual shout out, right? So we'll give him the Icy Gamers 2, and we'll do the exclamation mark Icy. We're going to give him the dub. We're going to give him the dub because Icy is one of the best Duel Links streamers, one of the nicest people on Twitch, and absolutely deserves all of the love. Welcome on in, Raiders. You have caught us playing the Rush Rivals. This is a Rush Duel Links themed game show. We have finished the challenge portion where players had to guess cards based on zoomed in images of them, and are now in the 1v1 portion of the show where everyone has their own unique card pools. So we have Draco in the top, who is playing a Royal Rebel pile, versus Milanesso Odo in the bottom, who is playing a machine pile. And there we see the Light Sorcerer of Sanctity, one of Milanesso's prizes from today's challenge. Oh, Milanesso has no monsters! Or no summonable monsters, at least. This is looking very poor for him. Unfortunately, though, that is just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you will just brick and be unable to play. And it does look like Draco is going to be taking the first game. So congratulations to Draco on his first win. Alright, let's go and see what other games are currently booked. So we do have a game up there currently. Let's go and check out the replays to see. So we do have a finished game. We will check that one out first, I think. So let's go and check out the first game between Hunter and Whistling Bird.
RR is too strong.
RR is too strong. We'll unmute you. Remute you. Unmute you. So we are seeing Luke versus Yuga. Let's see what they have. So Hunter opens. Oh, that's not a very strong start. This is not GOAT format. Meanwhile, Whistling Bird summons out the Ancient Arise Dragon, uses the effect boosting his attack to 3000, summons out double Dragorite, putting on so much pressure on the first turn. Unfortunately, this is looking like a brick game. We are going to be summoning out the Keto, activating its effect, and discarding the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which tells us he's probably on the Red Eyes skill. Ancient Forces is going to be activated, and without a very strong trap card, it looks like that is going to be it for game one. Very unfortunate first game there for Hunter. Let's hope the next game goes a little better. So let's hop into their next game real quick and see exactly what's going on in this one. So once again, this is going to be Hunter playing the Red Eyes Aqua Pile? So the issue with the Red Eye skill is you are required to play 7 boss monsters, 7 high-level monsters. And level 7 monsters can't attack, I believe, on the turn that you use the Red Eye skill, which means you don't really want to play level 7 monsters with it. Now, D and Keto, perfect for this, because it's level 8. But a lot of Hunter's other cards, unfortunately, are not. All Clear Ice Dragon can be boosted up to that 2600, which is going to be enough to clear over this Red Eyes. We are going to get in for some more damage, and we even summon, what's this, the Alpha Burn Drake? Yeah, Alpha Burn Drake is going to get in for 600 damage as well. We're going to summon out the Luminous Power, activate the effect, change Clear Ice into a Light type, tribute 2 monsters, and summon out the Darkness Crested Hawk, which again is a level 7, which is not great because it kind of conflicts with the deck a little bit. Or is it Dragon's card attack? I always forget exactly the wording on the Red Eye skill. Ancient Arise Dragon does come down, boosts its attack. Counter Pigeons is going to reduce the damage we take, but the Ancient Arise Dragon does boost its attack so high it does not matter. Ancient Arise Dragon is going to use its effect again, but without any piercing or any way to change battle positions, it is not going to matter all that much. We are going to tribute to summon out the Clear Ice Dragon. There is Pierce! Oh no, if any of these monsters have low defense and we do not have any back row to protect ourselves, this could be the end of the game. Let's see what Hunter's got for us. Oh, it's a 0 defense monster, so that's going to be Whistling Bird winning 2-0. So, unfortunate Hunter, but good job Whistling Bird. Alright, let's take a quick look at the replays again. It looks like we have not seen a finish between Manicist and Hikari, so let's go ahead and watch
You were
that.
kidding me.
Yeah, that was very, very unfortunate from you, Hunter. You got very, very unlucky there. Okay, so Hikari in the top playing Zuijo with an Archive skill. We have Manicist in the bottom, who does appear to be playing his Draconic Resonance. So we're going to use Dragons of Thunder to pop a back row. We do hit a spell card, Dragon's Return. This is one of the brand new spell cards that we've added. Draconic Resonance is going to boost the attack of both of Manicist monsters. Now, remember, Draconic Resonance was considered one of the strongest decks in the game during the early lifespan of Rush Duel Links. So, Hikari does have the Steel Strike Dragon Metageas available, and that is why I assume we are playing cards like this. But Manicist does have the Draconic Pressure, which is very, very powerful. Now, we do get 2 bodies on the field. We don't really get to capitalize off of that very much. We are then going to be attacking over with our Sports Dragons. So we'll tribute to summon out the man himself, the Draconic Slayer. Draconic Slayer, very powerful because of the skill. It can boost its attack up, and it can pop back row because you do need to have another high-level monster, but because the skill does boost the levels of your monsters, it basically fulfills the requirement. Now, we are able to use the barrier to trade, which is still better than nothing, right? We'll happily give up 2 cards to get rid of that big, annoying card. We'll activate the Stop Defense to flip a 1500 attack up. We're going to summon attack over with the Bunker Strike, then we'll attack into the Bat Dragons. This is a very scary board, but it's not unbreakable. Hikari is on the life point gain, chooses not to use any of her skills. We are going to get out the Steel Striking Dragon Metageas, which is very good because it can actually crash into other 2500s if you activate its effect. We're going to activate 2 copies of Dragon's Inferno to pop both of the back row, activate the Pierce spell card, which has set Hikari up quite nicely. If we have a level 7 dragon to discard, we could make this a double attack for 5000 damage, which is really, really strong. Will you ping the channel once standings are ready? Yes. Yes, I will. So Hikari sets a card to the back row, sets a monster in defense position. We are not going to be discarding a level 7 dragon, so we will not be getting that double attack, but we still get in for 2500 damage. So Hikari with the life point lead, but Manicist could quite easily make a comeback. His skill is very strong. Because as well, he has the now Dragon back row removal, combined with Draconic Slayer, we can pop 2 back row very, very easily, as well as boost our monster up to 2800 attack and clear. It looks like Manicist has not drawn the custom hand that he wants, and only has 2 cards left in deck, whilst Hikari only has 1. But Hikari does have Dragon's Return. Now, this will shuffle 3 dragons from the graveyard back into the deck, and then allow to draw 1 card, but it will still put more cards into the deck than there currently is. So still pretty good. The question is this game going to go to deck out? At the moment, it looks like it might. We'll have to see what people decide. People are on Dragon's Return. Wow. Yes, exactly. I mean, it's not... Dragon's Return did not see as much play historically as... What was it? Stray Familiar? Is that what the card was called? No. Recovery Force. Recovery Force. But it did see a little bit of play. Did see a little bit of play. We are just going to straight away end the turn. We are planning to deck Manicust out. This could be Jova. Dragonic Pressure! Although, with only 2 cards left in hand, what would we have to have? So we could bring back a Sports Dragon. That will get you an extra body. Tribute both for a boss, but then you'd still be... You couldn't attack with anything else. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be game. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a deck out loss for Manicus, but we'll see if he's got anything. It might surprise me. So we summon out our Sports Dragon Pitcher. Sports Dragon Pitcher's effect brings back Slugger. Tribute to summon out Gravity Press. Oh, we can use the skill! Alright, if the back row's nothing, so this is the big thing. When you use the Sports Dragons, you can't attack with your low-level monsters, but the skill will boost the levels up. Oh, that is unfortunate. So basically, when you use the Sports Dragons, your level 6 or lowers can't attack, but we did boost our guys up to a decent amount. Unfortunately, it was not enough, but it is what it is. So now we will go and check out... We'll see if there was another Draco Kid game ended. Looks like there wasn't. So, oh, we've hit the back button because we're still not used to the new spectating. So we'll jump back into Milanesso versus Draco. Let's see how this game is going. So once again, this is going to be the Light Machine pile versus the Royal Rebel pile. Let's see what happens. So we're going to set, we are going to tribute to summon the Royal Rebels Growl. We'll summon out the Sports Dragon Striker, set a card, tribute it for a second copy of Growl. Thunder Spark is going to come in and reduce the damage we take, which could be very important. Also, by using those traps, we do make room in case we do draw a lot more spell traps. Ultimate Bond is going to come down. We are going to reveal the Gold Rush, put it back, grab the Aim Eagle. We are going to set 2, tribute them both to summon out the Gold Rush, activate Gold Rush's effect, which will add back Imaginary Actor. We're then going to special summon the Tough Striker. We'll use the Barrier to reduce the damage that we take and put a card back into our deck. Draco is now going to be summoning out Mammoth Graveyard. Okay, interesting. We are going to be tributing for the Rocker. We're going to add the Growl back to hand. We can summon Growl. Growl's effect reduces the attack of Milanesso's monster. We're going to use our Combat Trick to reduce the damage that we take. Milanesso's going to set 2. He's then going to tribute summon out Gold Rush. We're going to activate Pierce. Swing over the defense position monster. We were trying to get in for a ridiculously huge amount of damage, but it was a 1400 defense monster. Pierce is going to come down. We are going to swing over. That is so much damage. Pierce really is putting in work. Draco, with only 900 life points remaining, is going to summon out the Palace Gargo, activate the skill. We are going to boost its level up, summon out the Growl from hand, activate Growl's effect, reduce the attack. The Barrier is going to come down, reducing the damage that we take. But this is only an 1800 monster. This is 700 damage on the board already. We are going to be activating the Barrier to reduce the damage that we take, which is going to leave us with 600 life points. And we will use Tough Strike to clear another defense position monster. We're going to tribute for Rocker. Rocker's effect is going to get back Growl. We can tribute Growl to summon out Rocker. This is going to trigger Spiral Geyser, which is going to put Draco down to 200 life points. Rocker is going to grab back Growl once again. We're going to tribute it to summon out the Growl. Now remember, we can't attack directly, but that's probably not going to matter for this game specifically. This is huge! That is actually ridiculous. We tribute summon the Royal Rebels Heavy Metal. Because it's a tie for the lowest level on our opponent's board, we can choose which one we pop. So we pop the 2500 one, putting our attack up to 5000 and attack over the 0 attack Tough Striker for 5000 damage. Now, Milanesso did have a 500 combat trick, but it was not enough. That was actually insane. That was such a good play from Draco. Really, really, really well played. And almost died to Geyser Burn. So using the combat trick the turn before was actually very, very insightful from Draco. If he was specifically playing around Geyser, that's actually insane. So let's take a quick look. So that means Draco did win 2-0, Bird did win 2-0, and that means we are only going to have one game remaining, which is going to be Manicist versus Hikari. So let's jump in and see how it's going. Now remember, these two are fighting for the top spot. Oh god, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out, Whistling Bird. So we will once again restore voices to our current dueling players. So Manicus starts out with a single tribute defense monster. It's pretty obvious what it's going to be. There it is, the Gravity Press. Stockbuster is a bit of a weird card. We are going to summon out the Dragonic Slayer. We'll then tribute out for a Gravity Press. We can use the skill to boost both of our cards up. We can pop our opponent's back row twice, and this is the strength of the Dragonic Resonance deck. Having so much back row hate did make this deck a bit of a menace back in the day. Hikari is going to use life point gain. We are going to summon out Slugger, use its effect on Red Picture, tribute both to summon out the Metageus. Once again, we don't have the ability to activate its effect, but its effect is less useful than it would have been. Against other decks that had actual 1500 attackers, that would have been a lot stronger. But in this deck, you can attack over everything anyway, so you're just getting double attack out of it, really. So Hikari does have 2 bodies on the field, 5 cards in hand. The board that Manicist has is not really that strong, so this shouldn't be too hard to break. We are going to tribute out the Stockbuster Dragon. Stockbuster itself, not a particularly great card, so if your opponent has 5 or more cards on the field, we send a card from our hand to the graveyard. All face at level 7 or lower monsters, and your opponent's field lose 1500 attack. So this can be really good, especially at this early stage. So like, this is probably the best this card's ever going to have been, but it can be a bit awkward. Your opponent does have to have 5 cards, which is awkward at the very least. So we are going to be attacking over Manicist's final monster, and then we will be getting a direct attack for 1500 with the Dragorite. Let's see what Manicist has for us. 2 cards in the back row, so just like Hikari, we have 7 cards to work with. We are going to summon out the Sports Dragon Slugger, activate Slugger, bring back Picture. I'll have to read that message in depth later, Hunter. There's too much word there. I'll have to go into the chat. So we are going to activate the effect of Piercing Dragon Bunker Strike, which does let us draw cards equal to the number of monsters in your opponent's field, then place cards from your hand equal to the number of cards drawn with this effect on either the top or bottom of your deck. So now Manicus can put 3 cards from his hand on the top or bottom of his deck. Very, very strong. We are choosing the bottom of the deck, which means there's 3 cards we do not want to draw in the next turn. We'll summon out Dragorite. What Paco said is what I typed. Ashe, Ashe. We're going to tribute to summon out the Resonance, or the Resonance skill. We're going to summon out the Slayer. They should have had you cast Rush Worlds. Oh, I wish. That would be so fun. I would even do it for free. But, unfortunately, we do not live in that world. So we are going to use the Dragonic Resonance, boosting both the monsters up to level 11 and 2800 attack points. We are going to be able to clear over both of these monsters. We're deciding if we want to get rid of the big monster or get in for more damage. We do choose to get rid of the bigger monster. Stockbuster does go to the graveyard. So Hikari is going to be drawing 3 cards, up to 5 in hand, 1 on board, 6 cards to work with. But this board is a little bit scary. 2 2300 attackers might not look like much, but with 2 back row, if they're both combat tricks, that could be a little bit scary. Hikari sets a back row. When you do that as your first play, that's usually not a good sign. Konami, you heard that. I would clear the boss. Yeah, I think I would as well, but like, there are some situations where I think getting in more damage could be better, especially if you're in a losing position, right? And it's like the only chance I have is to just get chip damage where I could. We're going to tribute to summon out the Steel Strike Dragon Metageus. We're going to set another monster in defense position, which means once again, Metageus effect is not being used. which is a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it means we're not bricking on high levels. On the other hand, it means Metagears is a 2500 vanilla, which is not great. Especially since we don't have the skill. But I suppose the skill would fix the issue. It's awkward. Let's see what the boys are talking about. I mean, Resonance wins versus stalling. Very true. Resonance does tend to pick boards apart, but it doesn't tend to get in a lot of damage. That's kind of the weakness, right? We are going to clear the Slayer. Something that does have to be answered, otherwise we just lose our back row every single turn. Let's see what Manakist has. Now again, don't forget, although Metagears is a much more modern card, this card came out a lot later than the Dragonic Resonance cards. Dragonic Resonance is a deck that was very, very strong for a very, very long time. This was arguably one of the strongest decks when the game first came out. It arguably kept coming back into the meta just every now and then, just show up again as like a tier 2 or a tier 3 deck. This deck was around for so long. So it definitely should not be underestimated. On the other hand, Hikari is not using the skill that does empower the Metagears. That is one thing to take note of. We activate the Dragonic Resonance. We boost the attack of the Bunker Strike. So we can attack over for 1300 damage, or we can clear the boss. We are going to clear the boss. That's only 300 damage in, but that now does mean leaving a 1500 face up on the field is going to be very, very scary, because now we can put that... I guess it's still going to be left alive on 100 life, right? So... Ugh. Alright, Hikari, once again, 7 cards to work with. Dragon's Inferno, we are going to have to blindly hit something. We do hit Dragonic Pressure, which is a game ender, so hitting that's probably very, very good. For Dragon's Return, we could put 3 cards back into our deck and then draw 1 card, and that card could be anything. So we put Metagears, and a Sports Dragon back. Now that Sports Dragon is not going to do us too much good if we draw it now. Set a back row. Set another back row. So Manakist's key way to get damage in is obviously going to be Pierce, Stop Defense, and he does have the Dragonic Resonance. So stalling against Manakist's pool can be a bit scary just in general. There's a lot that Manakist has to get damage in, but if we don't have any other option, we don't have any other option. We tribute 2 and summon out the Metagears, but now we have to worry about our opponent's back row. 2 back row, and we only have a 200 attack point lead here. Ooh, so we are going to attack over the Dragon Bat. We were testing to see if there was a delay. Looks like we worked out there wasn't a delay, so we did get to attack safely into the Bunker Strike. Very, very clever play from Hikari. So we'll be drawing 4 cards off the top. So Manakist has probably has a Dragonic Pressure. So now it's probably going to come down to what Hikari's back row is. I would expect a Sports Dragon to come out. Then, tribute both, get out a boss, or we could do what he did at the end of the last game, which is summon out a level 5 or 6 dragon, summon out another one, use Resonance, boost them both up so they can attack over the Sports Dragon restriction. We are going to summon out Slayer. We can't use Slayer's effect, because we need another high-level dragon on our field. But what could Hikari have to live this? It would have to be exactly Phantom Bind. And there is no Phantom Bind, so that is going to be Hikari taking an L. So that should be one of each. The Guard, yes, the Guard would have been absolutely fantastic, but the question is, are either of the players playing the Guard? If we go and take a quick look, Manakist and Hikari are both on 1 and 1 apiece. Now they aren't. I mean, it's one of those things. They are very rushed to build decks, so they might not necessarily have the best version of decks they could have. On top of the fact that this is a very unsolved format.
I didn't see the Guard on the list.
Well, I can tell you the guard is on the list right next to Dragon's Return and Recovery Force.
F.
But I suppose then the question would be is, would you be playing the guard if you knew you
It's right
could?
at the bottom.
Right, the last game is starting. Probably.
I'd.
Yeah, I'd either. In this matchup, well, just remember that you know who your opponent is. You don't know exactly what deck they're going to bring. So you could predict that Manicus is going to bring Dragonic Resonance, but he didn't have to bring Dragonic Resonance. So you could try and play cards that are going to be better against everything he's got, or you go hyper-specific and just go, well, I'm just going to go all in that he's playing X deck. So we get a set 4 play from Hikari. Hikari did win the coin toss. This is a okay going first hand, because we have got 4 cards out of the hand. We would have liked to see another monster, ideally, at least. I think the ideal was going to be set 3 monsters, set 2 back row, or set 3 back row, set 2 monsters. Obviously, just get the entire hand empty is always going to be the biggest. One thing to take note of is Hikari also.
I don't own them, Elmo.
Yeah. As I was saying, Hikari hasn't played since the release of Rush Duel Links. So she is missing some cards from that early era, and she also hasn't played. You got to remember, a lot of us that played very, very early Rush Duel Links, we had this. Like, looking at the board, we had Dragonic Resonance as, like, the best deck for, like, 3 months, right? We had to play this format to death. So we kind of know, you know, how we do this. We know how we do that. It's like, this deck is really good because of this. We learned these matchups, like, through and through. So, like, we have so much experience playing against Resonance that I'm pretty sure Hikari also just doesn't have. As well as, again, doesn't have the cards because it hasn't completed the first
I
box.
dislike playing it,
I hated Resonance, dislike playing it.
but trying to help the content.
I bricked by. No. So I did not like Resonance either. I was not a Resonance fan, personally. And unfortunately, it does look like Game 3 is going to end to a brick, which is sad, but that is just how it goes. That is just how it goes. So with that, that means Manicust is going to win on Resonance. I will say, based on the card pools both players had,
GGS.
I personally did think Manicus had the advantage here. So, you know, no shame in Hikari to losing that. Obviously, Game 3 was a brick anyway, but I do think Manicus had the advantage. Now, you know, you're feel free to argue that point if anyone else disagrees. Yeah. But I personally think that Resonance, with as much of the stuff as you got with Resonance, because the thing to remember is, Hikari's bundle that had Steel Striking Dragon Metagears was a very small bundle. It only had 3 cards in it, which is very small compared to a lot of the other bundles with a lot more cards in. GG's to both players. Dual chips for Rush when never. I think
Considering her building choices, she was actually in a better position.
I mean, potentially. I do think, though, just card pool-wise...
She had the copy to use.
She did have the copy to use, and she did use it, but, like, at the same time, the copy isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card,
guys,
right?
it's 2,300.
Yeah, but you're going to have that same issue against everything, right? Any deck should be able to attack over your 2300s. Like, that's like just saying Dragonic Resonance is bad into everything, and I don't think that's true. I think that's a little bit intellectually dishonest.
Even Bistakros.
Even Bestakos! That sounded so good. But that is going to be it for
Even
today.
Bistakros.
Bestakros. I love that deck. But, we are going to be ending things
Even
here. We have gone 15 minutes over. What I mean is I either pop the traps or I die. I mean, yeah, you are very good at popping traps, though, to be fair. So, if everyone wants to have a little sign-off, if everyone wants to say goodbye...
I was relying on the pressure.
We can try and get out of here, because again, we have gone 15 minutes over already. Unfortunately, that's just how it's going.
Goodbye, you fool.
Bye-bye, chat.
Again, thank you all for watching. Thank all the rivals for playing. I've had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. And we'll see you next time.
Or if you stayed.
So, we'll be back again on Tuesday for a regular stream, which will probably be some KC Cup. And then Thursday will probably be more KC Cup. And then Sunday will be more Rush Rivals. So, I hope you all had a great time. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.